Yo, what's up, chat? What's good? We are live stream. We're playing games. We're doing stuff on live. So hope you're all ready. Zero views, of course. But yeah, we're just playing games, watching videos, doing all that today. No IRL. Might hop on Fort for a bit, but I don't know. I'm gonna show you all around. Um, decent way actually. Gosh darn. Bro, I like destroyed this whole bit for no reason, man. I don't know what to build here. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Oh, I do have something to do. I forgot. Alright. Alright. Go like here to like here. Yeah, that seems good enough. Kyle boss, crazy. Yo, what's up? Oh, damn. Kyle boss. Yo, what's up, Ricky? My first viewer of the day. Barely getting. So thank you for tuning in. Last is my first stream in months. I'm just building. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'm building like a thing around my stream. I really like your world. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, I'll show you around. I'll show you around. Got my Electron, yeah. So this is like my biggest build. That's like a lighthouse. That's my first build. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And I forgot how to get off. I am cooked. There we go. It's like, I have this plateau, like this part here. I don't know why, it's just, I haven't done it yet. And those are my farms over there. In that corner. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I live in Britain. I was born in Portugal though. Very nice place. You should go there. Kind of concentrating a little bit. How's your day been going now? This summer I will go in the UK. Oh, tough. You're going to go to the UK this summer. It's pretty hot here now, yeah. It's not the warmest ever, but it is getting warmer here every summer. Crazy. I'd never expect the heat from like the UK, but yeah, it's crazy. Let me check if I have more blocks actually. Let me remove this as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that there over here on that side. I'm just responding to someone real quick. My bad. Let me real quickly see if I have more blocks, or do I have to go mining? That's my little cow over here. Uh, I might play some other games later as well. I don't quite know yet. Sure, but I have to go. See you in the next live. Yeah, see ya, bro. It's alright. Catch you later. Hope you have a great day. God bless. Yeah. My man. Yes, this one. Oh, what a justice. What is it? So, oh, I forgot everything. Ouch. Ready. Oops, that's that's fine. One sec, chat. That's tough though. I can't believe the yeah, first viewer of the day, I guess. Tough interaction. I do sometimes do IRL streams as well, so you guys can tune into that whenever I decide to do my next stream. Probably next week, hopefully, or sooner. Probably sooner. It's been 40 minutes, okay? How many blocks do I have? Almost 4 stacks. That's 4 stacks. I'm gonna change out the pickaxe. I didn't need that much, to be honest, I don't think. It's good to have though. Don't know where, this is gonna be somewhere though. How did I make it in here? That's fine. I do not want to lose my items. Thank you very much. One second. My bad. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, he followed. Oh, tough. Resume game. Oh, I don't have my cam on. Oh, it's nighttime. But every night. mean, you see the vision chat, but it's gonna be like big farming area in here. It's gonna come out to this way, have a bridge. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna remove all of this. I'm gonna have a bridge like leading over there. I'm actually gonna. Don't need to completely destroy the mountain. Just enough. They make different sounds now. That's crazy. They make different sounds. That's freaky. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like around here. Somewhere around here. Should I just get rid of the whole map? Let's see how big it is actually. Oof, okay, nah, let's not do that. Yeah, I'm gonna fill in this whole section up. I'm saying that like I didn't cut out a chunk like right up there. Looks fine, I guess. Looks perfect, but yeah, will do. No, that looks good. That looks fine. It's Is my inventory that full? Oh, yes, it is. I'm good. that. Gonna probably build it around here. Like it to be like here. I might make a fake little mountain. Yeah, I carved out this whole bit. Used to be a bigger part there. Trying to make my world look nice. Let me see how that looks from far. Hmm. Yeah, that looks good. Just gotta complete it now. Maybe a path. Maybe it's going that way. It'll be tough. Trust. Trust thy process. Bruh, I can't. That was low-key tough. And I can't sleep. Well, I guess we'll watch the horizon. I think I'll make this like a low entrance bit. It's really nice. So right now I'm just adding the detail on the outside of it. Little spiders under here. Love the sounds. That's really nice. Okay. I'm not gonna do the inside, I don't think. Should I yeah. Let me just make it a little thicker and stuff. Oh, just this, and I put it in the sun. Alright. Poetic justice. It is poetic justice. I am really locked in right now. think. That's tough. Yeah, and I'll have it like on the inside. Okay. It's much better, in my personal opinion. I can't do it here. Yeah, I forgot. What was it again? Wait a minute. Come on, chat. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Best way to happen. I'll have to get rid of all of these as well. All gonna be a crop field. Darn, bless myself. I'll be back in a sec, chat. So chat, I'm back. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it off here for Minecraft. But we can do something else. One sec. Can't do that right now. Okay. Guess we will watch some while we wait. Alright, one sec, chat. Gonna do some real quick. Big webcam. You guys can have a big ass face for a second. Just checking something real quick. Oh, my bad. Oh, now it's off. Okay. I'm just gonna do some stuff real quick. I'm gonna check out what to watch and then we will start. Should we watch some Fern? Fern is good. Alright, I'll put that on.
Welcome to Wix Harmony, where even the boldest creation thrives on a rock-solid foundation.
Alright, chat. Gosh darn, okay. Bro, one sec. Alright, so we're ready. We're gonna watch this. Hopefully it's good.
Five teenagers are dropped off just outside the port
Didn't even read those dangerous job
of Antwerp. The port is as big as an entire city, and it never sleeps. Throughout the night, there are trucks rolling in and containers being shifted around. But the boys are here for a very different kind of job. Their mission is to get their hands on bags full of cocaine hidden somewhere in this maze of countless containers. And inside the maze, Belgian police are always on alert. One wrong move,
always tough, especially like it's the stuff that he does is cool. It's interesting to watch too. So. Coke runners.
Hey, Jonas here with a brief interruption. I got some exciting news. Our documentary on China's secret highway is a finalist at the 18th Annual Shorty Award. Vote he vote.
Grown specifically talk substance works. Continent is hooked on coke. How the market for it keeps growing, how the substance works, and what it does to the people who use it. But what we didn't specifically talk about is how it gets here. How a product that
Gets is crazy.
it's made thousands of kilometers away in the jungles of Latin America ends up in a nightclub bathroom in Berlin. Almost all of the world's cocaine is produced here in Colombia, Bolivia, or Peru. Often, it's brought from the jungle to other Latin American countries first. Powerful cartels control this part of trafficking. Mexican organizations like the Sinaloa Cartel and Cartel de Jalisco Nueva Generación, known as the CJNG, or Colombia's most powerful cartel, Clan del Golfo. In Brazil, the Primeiro Comando de Capital, or PCC, is a major player. Balkan traffickers are active here as well. And in Ecuador, the Albanian mafia has become extremely powerful. They all organize the cocaine's journey to Europe, but they don't operate on their own. Various criminal groups cooperate across production, logistics, and distribution. By the time the cocaine ends up in a container at a Brazilian port, it's already passed through 4 or 5 different hands. Cocaine routes are constantly shifting, but the most popular ones are by sea, usually hidden on container ships, or sometimes under them, or in the sophisticated narco subs we covered in this video. Mexican cartels smuggle cocaine from here to Mexico. From there, they ship it east, often to Spain. The Colombian Clan del Golfo either sends it directly from Colombia or to other transit countries in South America via speedboat. From there, it heads to Europe. The Albanian mafia sends the cocaine from here and here to Ecuador. From there, it travels on a container ship through the Panama Canal toward Europe. Sometimes, the drugs also take a detour through Africa. The Montenegrin Kavac and Shkaljari crime groups both maintain a strong presence in Brazil, often collaborating with the PCC. From here, they send cocaine on container ships to West Africa, often to Senegal or Gambia. There, they collaborate with the Italian Ndrangheta mafia. To hide their trail, the drugs are redistributed. Then they move on to Europe, usually via the Iberian Peninsula. But when you look at all the routes cocaine takes into Europe, 2 places stand out. First, the port of Rotterdam. But Europe's biggest gateway for cocaine is the port of Antwerp-Bruges. This is Johnny from Antwerp. He's 15 years old. Behind the wheel is a guy he doesn't really know. Actually, except for his friend sitting next to him, he doesn't know anyone in this van. But that doesn't matter, because Johnny stands to make a lot of money tonight. A few days ago, he and his buddy were approached by an older guy. He asked if they wanted to become Utalers, coke runners. The job sounds simple. Break into the port, get drugs out of a container, bring them out of the port, and earn a ton of money for it. Thousands of euros. It sounds awesome, even fun. But now it's dark and cold, and Johnny has no real idea what he's supposed to do. Too late to back out, though. 2 guys in the group lead the way. They've done all this before. So after a moment of hesitation, Johnny follows them and climbs over the fence. The port of Antwerp is gigantic. It stretches across an area of over 11,000 hectares. That's bigger than the center of Paris. In 2024, over 13 million containers were handled here. It's a simple calculation. A huge port with lots of cargo also means lots of cocaine.
We have a lot of ships entering the port of Antwerp, but also Rotterdam, Hamburg, Le Havre, which import legal goods from South America, from Africa, from far overseas.
We sat down with Anne Berger, a spokesperson for Belgium's federal police, for an exclusive interview.
And those criminal organizations, they abuse the legal ways of transporting goods to transport their illegal drugs as well. They always choose the path of the least resistance.
In 2024, Belgian customs seized 44 tons of cocaine in the port of Antwerp. But that's probably only a fraction of what moves through here.
There's estimations that about 10% of the cocaine that enters the ports in Europe is seized, but nobody's sure. There is a dark number, of course.
Have you ever wondered how we make these animations? Well, ask this guy.
Oh, hi, I'm Matthias, a motion designer at Fern. While I show you a bit of my workflow, let me quickly tell you about this video's sponsor.
Can't do that. Let me real quickly, yeah.
Or they smuggle a liquid form of the drug inside.
Like, I don't care. I'm barely talking, so
Criminal group.
you guys can get that if you want to. Not an ad. Let me do some real quick since I don't really find this interesting at all, to be honest. Watch Kurzgesagt. Let me see if this is done. No, I gotta watch 20 minutes. 20 minutes chat. Alright, we'll watch what's in the
Every match
break
live
stuff.
from the UEFA Women's Champions League, only on Disney Plus.
Really wanna talk to you. Really wanna.
Behind me is the C7 Corvette.
Can get off of that.
Behind me is the C7 Corvette.
C8.
It's a new model. C8
It's
or
a
something,
C8.
whatever. Why did we buy it?
You know why we bought it.
My seat is not buckled.
Got it in the
Yo,
What's
this
With
guy
Diesel
always-
LLC, Montana.
This guy's always breaking stuff, bro. He's crazy.
LLC for you. Get your sign right there.
We're signing all the paperwork for the new Corvette.
This is a privacy policy saying we're not going to sell your information to anybody. There.
You can sell my information, I don't care.
Okay, we'll skip that one then.
Don't let him sell. Don't.
Oh, look who that's from. The Tennessee Department of Revenue. Yeah, sorry, I can't sign any of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the one that came with the car. That's a one of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a problem. We're all out of paper too.
All right. Next to me is a very expensive new car. It's flawless, has 0 miles on it. This is gonna be a massive reveal.
Bought a new supercar. Once you guys see this car and you see the color, I think you're gonna love it as well. It is here behind this photo booth.
I don't know, chat. I don't know. We gotta wait 20 minutes. So we can play different.
We gotta slowly open this.
My name is Sergei Stepan.
Oh, someone's in the chat. Became popular with become popular. Okay. Nah. That's crazy. Got me hyped up for no reason. Security cam footage, but I don't know. Laugh equals lose in public. Nah.
Durko Santidan. Josh shampoo eliminates up to 100% visible flakes on first use. Dare to wear black.
In the grand year of 26, we live in a time where everything.
All sick. We good.
Is expensive. Food, gas, clothing, you name it. And let's face it, we all want to buy things. But for some of these items, you may look at the price tag and think otherwise. And I feel like at this
crazy, especially when you're going for clothes and stuff like that. Or you check the price, especially now. Like you check the price tag on something that's crazy expensive.
point, the only solution for me to keep up with these companies charging more is to get my bread up. Obviously, there's some things that I'm going to be talking about today that I would never buy in a million years because I just personally don't think it's worth the price. But all these mental gymnastics that these companies do just to charge you more is crazy. But sometimes a company's greed can completely tank their reputation, which we'll talk about that later in the video. And we got to start the video off by talking about airlines. So when the boys' trip to Japan somehow miraculously happens, get ready to drop a bag, especially if you're booking your flight last minute, because they raise those prices knowing that people are still gonna buy the tickets. In most situations, I end up booking my flights pretty late, which is kind of stupid. Like, I should be booking them way earlier. And you know, you think if I was dropping a bag on this ticket, you would think I'd be like fed grapes while I'm sitting down. I get a nice little foot massage. Okay, I'm just fucking around. You would think I'd have a seat with a crazy amount of leg room, and I get like so many snacks and shit all throughout the flight. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Like, sometimes I will sit down and not have enough leg room. There's sometimes where I will get a bigger aircraft, which will have more leg room, which is pretty cool. But there's sometimes where I will end up getting a small ass aircraft where I'm basically shoulder to shoulder with the person next to me. But if I didn't spend anything on the ticket, I wouldn't really care. But bro, imagine dropping $1,500 and having garbage seating for 15 hours. Bro, I would be fucking pissed. As ass as the seats are, I do want to continue to travel, so I gotta put up with it. Food. The price of food is already going up to begin with, and as the value of the dollar decreases, that's just what's gonna happen. Tell me why. I'm getting ready to watch the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh, you know, what are some snacks I could give to my friends while watching the game? I open a bag of chips, and it's 70% air. Like, where did all the chips go? There's no way that a family-sized bag of chips is feeding a whole family. That's just not happening. And not only does this stop at food, it's also happening with toilet paper, Tide laundry detergent, and these companies really think they can get away with charging the same amount of money for less product, which yes, they can get away with it. Because at the end of the day, we need toilet paper. Like, how else are we gonna wipe our ass? So we gotta go buy it. And it hasn't shrinked by a ton yet, but eventually it will. Just them doing it now just sets the precedent for what's gonna happen later. And I don't know what their excuse is for this. They must be saying some bullshit, because there's no way they could provide a good excuse of why they're like slowly shrinking the products or filling chip bags with air. Game companies. And when it comes to gaming companies, we really gotta address the elephant in the room. Supercell. They single-handedly killed Clash Royale with one update. The update was received so poorly from the community that everybody was just dipping from the game altogether. And in this update, they basically introduced hero cards, which was another thing you had to pay for, which made it even hard for free-to-play players, because Clash Royale is already pay to win as it is. And you think if they'd want to make more money, actually make a good fucking product. Like, holy shit, dude, it's not that hard. Listen to your community. But instead, they're just ignoring whatever the hell's going on and posting stupid memes on their community tab. And as you could have guessed, they're just getting fried in the comments. And not only that, a huge content creator who played a pivotal role in reviving Clash Royale, Jinxie, literally quit the game. If that doesn't tell you, yo, we need to get our shit together.
Yeah, I think it's, I ain't gonna lie, kind of dead right now, especially some games.
I don't know what does, but there seems to be a common theme here. Whenever games just want to chill out games just for the purpose of making more money. Like, I know I've talked about this a lot, like Black Ops 7. Like, I think everybody could agree that Activision needed to keep Black Ops 7. That shit was garbage. And the funniest part about it is they had the nerve to charge $70 for some absolute bullshit. Nobody is buying that shit, bro. It was to the point where they had to make the game free for a week to try to get more players. Now, although 70 is a little crazy, like, I wouldn't mind paying $70 for GTA 6, because at least of what it looks like so far, it's gonna be a pretty good game. But charging $70 for some ass is just wild. Streaming services. I feel like I have too many streaming services to even keep track of at this point. And not only did a lot of streaming services raise their price, but they also increased the amount of ads that they were showing by a ton, to the point where it just got really annoying to watch all these ads while trying to watch a movie on Prime Video. And I don't know what happened because a monthly subscription used to get you no ads, but apparently now you're just getting a ton of them. It's not like it's a free platform and it needs ads to make money. They're just running ads just for the sake of running ads at this point. And we're in a weird type of situation with streaming services because I know for a fact that after a long ass day, we want to park our ass in the chair and just watch some TV. But at the same time, they're raising the prices of these subscriptions. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of 2025, Netflix raised their price by $2 a month. But at the end of the day, I still do want to watch all these shows across streaming services. So even though new industry standards might be set, I'm still going to be buying it. Okay, next we have
might have to wait
when life leaves you short.
One sec, chat.
On supplies, send for the cavalry. Our freshness promise means your fresh groceries arrive fresh, or you get your money back. Order now.
Gambling companies. So I feel like everything is turning into gambling now. And now I don't want to sit here and name the app because I feel like YouTube's gonna nuke my video if I even name drop it. But basically there's this app that you can bet on anything. It's just to the point where it's become inescapable. People are dead ass betting on who was gonna pull up to the Super Bowl. Now it's one thing to responsibly sports bet or gamble, but it's another to make every single thing gambling. Like who the hell would drop 10 bands on Obama going to the Super Bowl or something? You can bet on politics, movies, anything. And it's going to be to the point where people see all these big winners, right? And they're going to want to do it themselves, but their odds of losing are way higher. They don't understand that. Then there's a bunch of celebrities endorsing these gambling sites. Even when I'm scrolling through memes on Instagram Reels, I will see gambling companies promote themselves on meme pages. And there will be a gambling logo in the corner of a meme I'm trying to watch. Tech companies. First of all, tech items are just dumb expensive to begin with. They know people are going to pay for it. So obviously Apple's dropping the new iPhone at like $1,000. And Apple even collabed with Issey Miyake, made the iPhone Pocket, and they charged $230 for that bullshit. A sock for your iPhone. Nobody is buying that shit. And then there's the Apple Vision Pro, that's $3,000. Like, I don't know what's up with Apple, but Jesus Christ, man. There's a lot more than just Apple, but you get my point. And since tech items are expensive, there was one time that happened like a month ago. I wanted to save some money. So this dude at the register, knowing I just dropped a bag, said, "Do you want to take 10% off?" I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? And I thought this guy was gonna sign me up for a rewards account for the store. And this dude signed me up for a credit card without even telling me. But once we get past email address and phone number, alarm bell should have been going off in my head. But I was just being a dumbass in that moment, so I didn't even realize what was even happening. And by the time I put the pieces together, it was too late. He was like, all right, here's your credit account. Let me put in your card number to save the money. It didn't even work. I was so pissed. I had this fucking credit card account for no reason. I was so heated, bro. You have no idea. What's the point of me telling this story? Don't do the most to try to save 10% like I did, because in some situations, it's not worth it. Next, we gotta talk about cars. Car insurance, buying a car, it's a lot of money. Like, you could walk into a car dealership with a specific price in mind, but sometimes you just spend way more than you intended to, because some dealerships, they're gonna try their hardest to pitch you all these add-ons and whatever because they get paid commission on sales. So they're gonna try and do that sometimes, and you just gotta know what to look out for. And when you finally get your car, you know, you're ready to drive it, you're hyped, but you're forgetting something. You legally need insurance to drive it. And you may think to yourself, okay, it's a good move to have insurance in the event of anything happening. So then, in the event something does happen, you might think to yourself, wow, thank God I have insurance. You call your insurance company, they raise the fuck out of your rates. Now, I had the worst driving record in 2023. Okay, it wasn't that bad, but you get my point. I had a speeding ticket, and then later in the year, I got into a little accident. And you could probably imagine this shot the fuck up out of my insurance rates. Like, how about I don't fucking speed and get into car accidents? At this point, like, my insurance company definitely thought I was a liability. But you get my point, though. They raise your shit the moment you actually use it, which is the thing you're already paying for, which doesn't make any sense. And eventually, it will go down after you get a better driving record. But for that time, you got an arm and a leg to cough up. I'm gonna be driving like the most upstanding citizen. I'm going exactly the speed limit. I'm done, bro. I'm not getting my rate raised like that. Okay, next we got amusement parks. When you go to an amusement park for the day, just expect to drop a bag. I remember one day in 2023 when I went to Universal with me, my brother, and my friend. All of our tickets combined were a band. A band! Like, what the fuck? Like, Universal can't be that good, bro. There's no way. I mean, we did get them last minute, but god damn, bro. Like, $300 a ticket? So that was already a bad start. And then I got this overpriced ass burger that tasted like a tire. And, you know, I was the one that suggested to my brother and my friend, oh, yo, we should go to this restaurant. Yeah, what a bright idea. I mean, shit, dude. The least you could do is sell good food if it's priced really high. And speaking of ass food, watch this video on the end screen about the most disgusting foods on planet Earth. Just click on it.
Oh yes, I'm the great pretender.
Got distracted for too long. Alright. Chat. I'm ending the stream here. It's been an hour. I don't know. I might try to stream later. I don't know. Maybe. Or tomorrow. Day after. I don't know. Alright. See you guys on the next stream. See ya, chat.